This is High Priestess Jamila, and I am here to do you guys this past life reading. All right, keep in mind these are general readings for the channel, so you can get what you can out of this, okay? Nothing beats a private, more accurate, focused personal reading. So if you guys choose to, you guys can contact me by visiting the website. The link is below in the video description box to schedule your own personal private reading as well as consultation, okay, for past life work. So just to let you guys know, just to go through my whole spiel about that, your past life can affect this current life, and there is a certain way to go about it to make sure that you can heal from those past wounds. So I decided to go ahead and put up this series of videos. I'm not going to be putting them up too often. I do plan to do a who was your lover in a past life, but then other than that, whoever gravitates towards these readings that wants to get some help with them, you're more than likely to contact me or either do your own self-help, okay? So we're going to get started with this lovely deck that I got, which is the Past Lives deck, Oracle deck. I love it. And we're going to get started with that. And then we're also going to go deeper with the tarot cards as far as what spirit guides are saying. So welcome to the channel. Make sure that you guys subscribe, that you click the bell notifier so that you can be notified when my videos or lives are uploaded. And yeah, make sure that you support the channel by hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate it a lot. All right, so we're going to get started. We are going to be calling the Saint Michael, Saint Raphael. These last half of the readings have been very heavy for protection, for clarity. Okay, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. And I need to turn off this overhead light. I don't like it. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Too much light. Okay. All right. I'm going to call to spirit guides for the Aquariuses. So for the Aquariuses, spirit guides, what messages do you have about the Aquariuses' past life and how, and you know, what past life energy, situations, circumstances that Aquarius might be bringing into this current life? And in particular between November 2022 and November of 2023. Thank you. All right. So no cards jumped out at me. The food and hunger card came up and it was in the inverted position. Okay. And then we got the trust and the faith card that comes up. And then we got the Celtic card that comes up, this is the first time that this has came up in this series of readings. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to obviously start with the food and hunger one. Okay. We're going to focus on this for a while during this reading. This seems to be basically, if you pull this card, and I'll read directly from the book, like what I did with the others. You didn't have enough to eat in your past lives. You could have been alive during a depression, or, you know, maybe in one of your past lives, you may have had your family may not have had a lot of food, or there could have been some kind of abuse with food, okay? This is causing you to overeat and hoard food in this incarnation. You may have weight or eating disorder issues because you associate eating with fear instead of hunger. You harbor insecurities about whether there will be enough food in the future, so you may stockpile supplies. You also serve yourself large portions and make sure to eat everything on your plate, just in case there won't be enough food in the future. For some people, this pattern also applies to fears about having enough water to drink. Often just remembering the past life pattern is enough to heal the issue. Understand that the past is over and will not repeat in this current lifetime. The goal should be to learn from it and then let it go. Also, let fears of deprivation fade away as they are no longer necessary. Open yourself up to abundance. Okay. So, this is a tough one. Okay, Aquarius, this is a tough one because a lot of the hangups or the phobias or the fears that you have about food and whether or not there'll be enough, it really does cut you deep. We're going to throw some tarot cards around this to see exactly what the situation was or is. This is definitely affecting you, afflicting you in this current life, in this current incarnation. And let's see what Spirit Guides has to say for the Aquariuses from the tarot deck. What messages do you have for the Aquariuses? Okay, related to this. Okay, we got it. All right, so we got the Four of Cups is in the inverted position. We got the Temperance card in the upright position. We got Seven of Pentacles upright, and we got Four of Wands in the upright position. So this was actually, from what I can see, a very short time period in this previous life. But it takes a major, it has a major impact, this short period. There was a short period, from what Spirit Guides are telling me, that you went through this, but you seem to be stuck in it. And it seems to be manifesting, probably about 3 or 4 times a year. There's a lot of destructive energies in that Four of Cups in the inverted position. Your spirit guides want you to know that for some of you Aquariuses, this may have turned into a long-term struggle in this incarnation. In the previous life, this was a short time period that did take some time to heal from it, but you did, because when you are used to one thing and then you go to another thing, and see, the Temperance card lets me know that you were very young in this previous life and that you were dependent on your parents, and there was some kind of financial struggle for a short period, and it took you a while to heal from it. Of course, children are much more resilient. I can see this being in early childhood in your past life, big time. You healed from it then, but for some reason, this has affected your entire life. Just this short time period has affected your entire life in this life. So this one, I feel like it can be easily, you can get past it. It depends. Like, we don't ever want to use that word because it sort of discounts a person's feelings and saying, well, you know, that should be easy for you to get over that. But if you're going through a period in life where you're dealing with poverty, with hunger, you know, we can't say when exactly. We can't say it was the Great Depression era. We can't say that for these readings. So you'd have to find that out in a private reading. But this has been affecting your whole life. This short time span in a previous life has affected you, and it has also affected other aspects of your life. So we're going to move on from this pretty quickly, and we're going to dwell on this Trust and Faith card. So the question that you're asking today is connected to the levels of trust and faith that you have. These two qualities affect the amount of fulfillment, peace, and joy you experience. If you find that you don't trust yourself, others, or even life itself, the reason may be rooted in your prior lifetimes. This card may also indicate a past lifetime where you were betrayed by a specific person who is currently in your current life. This is also true with respect to the amount of faith you have in the universe or God. Look at the other cards that you drew surrounding this one for clues as to which lives may have shattered or boosted your faith or trust. You drew this card as a sign to have faith and trust that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. While it's true that you can learn from your past, it's also important to live in this moment without clouding it with past pain. And if your faith and trust issues are directed at certain individuals, listen to these feelings as they may be red flag warnings to heed. You can forgive someone for past lifetimes and also follow your inner guidance to avoid her or him if it is a warning for you to distrust this person. So you know what? If it's someone that you don't like, you don't have to like. If it's somebody that you feel this connection with from a previous life, you don't necessarily have to work it out with that person either. You don't like them, part ways. Okay? It's pretty much what spirit guides are saying. And trust that that person can't do nothing to harm you. Okay? So that's literally when you're at war with yourself. Okay? Let's throw some tarot cards to look deeper as to what is going on for the Aquarius spirits. What messages do you have for Aquarius about this past life where it is affecting their faith and it is affecting their trust? Okay, nothing is jumping out. Okay, so we'll cut the cards and lay them down. Six of Wands inverted. Seven of Pentacles. Four Wands, repeating card, and then the Four of Cups inverted. So you got a lot of repeat cards, possibly meaning that this is all related to a specific lifetime. This is a past life where this was either a business partner or either a marriage or either someone close to you pretty much destroyed your reputation. You went through a lot of disgrace. You built something. You built a lot that you loved and cherished, and this person disgraced you. However, what I want you guys to remember is that don't get stuck on that. You stuck on that, Aquarius. You are stuck on that. I have had that happen to me. I'm not trying to sound narcissistic, but I've had that happen to me plenty of times. You pick yourself up and you keep it moving. You don't have to stay stuck on that. You're staying stuck on that. And that's the problem. That's what's holding you back. People are not going to always agree with you. People are not going to always like you. People are not going to always necessarily want to walk the path with you. What you have to remember is that you have trust and faith that everything will be okay. And it will be. This is something that you did learn in the past life. Otherwise, you're just making it worse. Otherwise, I can tell you there's plenty of people in this world that I do not like. I do not agree with the actions that they have taken, even against me. But guess what? Every single day I live my life for me and my family, nobody else. Otherwise, you're just giving away. You're giving that person possibly what they want. Possibly. But then again, I feel like it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person. Yep, you do. Because you're doing it for yourself. Everything that you have done, it's been because of you. You're going to give somebody else that power over you? Do you have more faith in people that don't like you, that betrayed you, than God or self? You have more trust and faith in those people? That makes no sense. Okay, especially if it's over something petty. You make a mountain out of a molehill, Aquarius, I gotta tell you. Okay. You are the one that is responsible for you. You are the one responsible for you. Nobody else. Okay. Hit that thumbs up, you guys. Thank you. Period. Because if you stay stuck in this, then you've disgraced yourself. You've fallen from grace completely. Give me some clarity. And that has nothing to do with give me some clarity on the Six of Wands. Then also you got to understand, yep, the World card, get closure. It's surrounding around a fire sign person. You're battling, you're losing that battle because you don't like take the win, Aquarius. Take the win. You won. Appreciate what you have, and that's what's gonna set you free. Like, are you waiting for something horrible to happen to this person? Is that what it is? This is a fire sign person, whoever this is either an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. You are going to be stuck in that energy your entire life because whatever it was that happened between you and that person, it was unfortunate. It brought misfortune into your life. You rise above it, and you keep it moving. Okay, this person seems to be very toxic to you. Stay away from that person. What do you think that person has enough power to do harm to you? What else can you do besides protect yourself, perfect your protection, and keep it moving? What else do you have to do? Okay, obviously this is a sore spot. This is a person from a previous life. That Queen of Wands represents a person. Okay, and from what I can see, it looks petty to me. It looks very petty to me. Let me look at this next one. Yep, very petty. This person ain't threatened your life. They ain't threatened your livelihood. And, all of that time that you could be spending, enjoying your life, loving yourself, you're wrapped up in this spiritual war that stems from a past life. This is a past life person that comes up, that you allowed this person to mess up your faith in self and God. How could you do that? That don't even make no sense, Aquarius. Now, it depends on what this person did. Did they murder your child? Did they murder your husband? Did they, talk to me. Obviously, I'm going to tell you one thing is that when it comes to spiritual warfare, it can be very devastating. But at this point, what it is to do is to heal. And the only way you're going to actually heal is to move on. Otherwise, that wound is going to remain open and it'll never happen. And you'll take this into the next lifetime. Okay. Gain closure on the situation. Now, if somebody really, really did something bad to you, okay, then that's understandable. But I feel like what Spirit is saying is that at this point, it's causing more harm than good for you to stay wrapped up in that. Okay. You don't have to take the advice of your spirit guides, though. You don't. Okay. We're going to move on to the Celtic card. Okay. This is the last card that I pulled for you guys' reading. And let's see what the book has to say about it. You drew this card because you had a significant past lifetime in Celtic lands, and you continue to feel bonded to this culture. Perhaps you lived in or visited the Isles of Ireland, Scotland, Wales, or England. If so, you may have a sense of deja vu and be an Anglophile, a person who adores these cultures. You're also fascinated with Stonehenge and King Arthur's Camelot. You may have learned the old religion of the Celtic lands, which involved the use of healing, herbs, and gaining wisdom from oak trees. You could even be an ancient druid in disguise. Your connection to the elemental realm has made you love fairies, elves, and all fae. You also respect and love trees, especially oaks and willows. If you haven't already done so, schedule some visits to the ancient sacred areas of the United Kingdom and Ireland. Exploring their stone circles, castles, and spiritual artifacts may trigger additional healing memories. Okay. And yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. I don't know. My last name is I have Irish in my bloodline. So you guys have bigger fish to fry. This is the best part of your reading right here. I love the Celtics. Love it. Okay. The magic, the healing, all of it. I love the Celtic time. Let me throw some other cards from the tarot for the Aquariuses. You may want to do some research on Celtic gods. Just saying, no matter what race you are, black or white, it doesn't matter. You were a part of that in your previous life, which doesn't mean that you were a different race. You could have been, there were, I can imagine all races of people that were a part of the Celtics and the Druids, okay? All right, Spirit Guides, give me some tarot cards so that we can give further clarity to the Aquariuses for this reading. Okay, 9 of Wands, yep, right there. That card right there. Get your feet out of the mud. Get your mind out of the gutter. Quit playing around with people that, what do they matter to you? Okay. Repeating card comes up, the 4 of Cups. Another repeating card comes up. And then the 2 of Pentacles comes up. Okay. So a part of the reason why you won't expand your knowledge of self is primarily because of the things that you are dealing with that do involve people. They may be throwing stuff at you. They may be hating on you. They may be doing certain things to you. Okay. But see, what your spirit guides want you to know is that you don't have any more time to waste. Stop wasting time on that. Put that other stuff on the back burner and explore and explore your heritage, in Celtic is what spirit guides are saying. Because right now, everything else that you're doing is a distraction. You do have to deal with the other past life regressions that we saw and uncovered, which do keep you stuck in that energy, okay? You guys have an entire everything to explore, and that is going to be the key to your healing. It's going to answer a lot of questions. It's going to help you to deal with what you're dealing with. And so a lot of you are like, okay, well, I'm going to do this as soon as I take care of this. No, that's not the way that it works. It's time for you to leave that behind. That situation has ran its course. Okay, it's ran its course. It's time for you to it's time for you to move forward and be the Chariot and say, you know what, I'm about to go over here. And if you're still thinking about it, like I understand that Aquariuses, y'all are an air sign, which means that you guys have a tendency to think about things and it's running circles around your head. So I would say that definitely with that Four of Cups coming up, and there's something hidden within Celtic magic that can help you to clear your mind of that stuff, because honestly, that's how people get you. You keep thinking about stuff all over and over again. And every day your thoughts is with that. Can definitely see you guys doing some traveling. I don't know why this looks like a location to me, and pretty much, feeding yourself with that, even if you just do research online and you don't travel there right away. A lot of y'all Aquariuses are being encouraged to explore the Celtics, okay? Celtic, magic or gods of places, or energy. Spirit guides, clarify this Four of Cups for me inverted. Yeah, this is definitely holding you back creatively, and it's time for you to that's the blockage right there. And then also what spirit guides are saying is that it's something about the Celtics, something about your past life with that is going to help remove these creative blocks that you have. And this Page of Wands comes up in the inverted position, which is talking about not communicating. Yeah, separating yourself. Whatever this is, this has a fantastic hold on you. Eight of Swords inverted. Ew. You in bondage. You're in a mental bondage, a mental prison over there. That ain't good. Your daily thoughts should consist of what you need to do to survive and manifest. Not, oh, I wake up in the morning and I think about this, and well, that person got you in some kind of bondage. And there it is again. Something they said, their words are just running circles around your head. Don't let that person do that to you. So that's pretty much. And so I'm gonna do my own research, see what is this with the Celtics. Something about freeing your mind. You are in a mental slavery. You're in a mental prison. You're not having a good time with that. You're not. At some point, those things have to come to an end. At some point, okay. Just. It's one of the reasons why you have been unsuccessful at launching certain projects. It's not nobody else, it's you. Okay. It's really all that I can say. And so, yeah, y'all let me know. Leave a message in the comments section. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. Leave a message in the comments section, Aquarius. Any of you Aquariuses that have researched the Celtic era, and let me know what you got from it. Let me know how it helped you. I would really love to know some feedback, and maybe perhaps we can talk about this at a later time, okay, in a follow-up reading, okay? I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. And if you guys need to reach me for anything at all, the link to my website is below in the video description box. And make sure you subscribe, okay? All right, blessings.